You can't gain subscribers until you do what Jenny did. But who is Jenny and what did she do? Jenny Hoyos has 12 million subscribers on YouTube and a whole lot more on TikTok and Instagram. But she wasn't always like that, because there was a time in 2021 when Jenny only had 500 subscribers. But what did she do that took her from 500 to 12 million? Well, around 2021, there was another YouTuber who was quite famous at the time who also grew to 10 million subscribers, and his name was Eric. And at the time, Eric released a course you can take, a course that if you joined, Eric guaranteed you would become a viral star. Now at the time, 2 people joined. One of them was Jenny Hoyos, the soon-to-be great mega sensation. The other was a boy who had been working on content for 15 years, but who hadn't really seen any success. And this boy saw the program just like Jenny and thought, hey, this is a strong promise, but if I join, and if Eric is telling the truth, then surely I can become a viral star just like him. So Jenny and the boy both joined the program at the same time. And as the program went on, it quickly became apparent to the boy that Eric wasn't actually in any of the training calls. In fact, Eric outsourced everything. He had people like Hayden and others who do the coaching calls. Eric was nowhere to be found. The boy felt ripped off, but there was one feature in this group that Jenny took seriously. I want you to picture Discord for a second and how they have those calls that you can just join randomly at any time. Well, Eric's group had the same thing, only instead of your friends waiting to play games with you, this chat was for struggling creators below 500 subs. But every time this boy would go into that chat room, he saw Jenny Hoyos just chilling. Most of the time she was alone, sometimes she'd be with one other person. They'd be talking about YouTube and how to grow. But after 4 months, the boy realized this was a total waste of money, so he canceled his subscription and left Eric's course. But 2 years later, this boy was doom scrolling on YouTube when he found one of Jenny Hoyos' videos netting over 1 million views. The same girl stuck at 500 subscribers who was posting crappy content no one wanted to watch. And it was at that moment, this boy learned a truth he would never forget. So he made a vow in his heart, and he said, if I ever get the chance again, I am going all in, because I don't want to be left behind like I was with Jenny Hoyos. Now, if you haven't guessed already, that boy was me. But what happened in those 2 years between the time where I left the course and Jenny gained 10 million subscribers? Well, at the time, I could only speculate. But last year, I found a new program with Ken, and I told myself, I will not let myself down again. So I went all in and did everything my mentor told me to. And a year later, I had 500,000 followers across social media. But it wasn't until this year I learned the secret behind Jenny's success, because it was the exact same thing I did to grow to 500,000. And it's actually so simple, but I don't see anyone doing it, which is why I'm making this video today. Because if you want to grow your social media, this is a tried and proven method to gain followers. I've given this advice to hundreds of people and helped them grow their pages. But the secret to Jenny's viral success is 2 things. Number 1 is she never stopped posting. Because while I gave up and took a 1.5 year break from content, Jenny went all in, posting videos no one wanted to watch because she didn't care. All that mattered to her was blowing up. And Jenny knows the same truth that deep down inside you know too, and that is you're never going to grow if you never post. But the second thing Jenny did is the secret sauce. And if you don't combine these 2 things, you're never going to blow up. And I see a lot of new creators actually mess this up, where they will get the first part down, but they won't get the second thing. Because Jenny had a series idea and the first video got 1 million views, and it makes perfect sense. If it worked, why not make more of it? I'll never forget my first video that passed 10K last year. It got 20,000 views and 4,000 followers. I went all into that video and I remade it every single day, and I gained over 100,000 followers in less than a month. But you'd be shocked how many people actually go viral and decide, you know what, that viral video wasn't me. I'm going to stop making that, and those people never grow. Once you get a video that gets over 10,000 views, go all in on that piece of content until it stops working for you. And if you want accountability, I've worked privately with hundreds of creators on the internet. So if you want to grow, call me, bro. Link down below.